Diary number 4. Okay, so this MMA diary is going to recap the UFC Boston card, which featured Dominick Cruz and TJ Dillashaw. I'm going to touch on a little bit of the Cyborg Russian girl fight. I don't remember her name because who would? She was completely unknown. She was awesome. I liked her a lot. She was really crazy. A little bit of boxing, maybe. I don't know. But everything that happened in the Boston card. Maybe some preview of the Johnson Bader card, which will be on the 30th. So next week or next Saturday. Well, try it again. Try it again. Okay, let's use it offline then. I don't know why my Xbox got unconnected. Oh, stop listening. Stop listening. Weird. You're not going to be able to retrieve the store information because you can't connect. Anyways, sorry for all that. I figured I'd start it out early. That way I can get on talking. And then, you know. So, here's my fights, my favorite fights from the card. All in all, I'm going to be Dominic. So, it's a championship fight, 5 rounds. My favorite fights in the card: Rob Font versus Joey Gomez, Charles Rosa versus Kyle Bochniak, I think. That was a fun fight. Paul Felder versus Darren Cruikshank, Maximo Blanco versus Luke Sanders, Ed Herman versus Tim Boetsch, Patrick O'Tay versus Ben Saunders, and then basically the entire main card. Before this fight, or my last MMA Diary, my preview show, I picked Cruz, which cashed out. I picked Pettis, which I should have seen what Alvarez was going to do since RDA and what's his face, the crazy guy in the lightweight, Clay Guida. They basically laid out exactly how to beat him, and that's what Eddie Alvarez did. I picked Brown, which cashed out. I didn't feel good about it. Or I don't feel good about the way he won, but we'll talk about that. I picked Pearson because I didn't really remember who Trinaldo was. And man, Trinaldo looked good. I picked Cote, I picked Felder, and I picked Ed Herman. Those are my fights I was most excited for before the card. But that Rob Font versus Joey Gomez fight, Rob Font, fucking good bantamweight. Like, that guy's he's gonna be fighting ranked guys here pretty quick. That guy was excellent. I really enjoyed his fight. Charles Rosa versus Kyle Bochniak. Bochniak was, I think, he took this fight on 2 days' notice, and he was gutty as hell. Let's look at my notes for this. Charles Rosa versus Kyle Bochniak. Bochniak took the fight on 4 days' notice. It was at featherweight, and he made it super competitive. I was really pulling for him because Charles Rosa was pretty much, you know, who would have ever thought that he would lose against a guy on 4 days' notice? But it was a fun fight. Felder versus Cruikshank. I had the first round scored 10-9 Cruikshank. Again, it was a really fun fight. Felder's becoming easily one of my favorites. He's like Cerrone, where he just goes out and tries to get it. And Cruikshank was using some really nice kicks in the fight. Round 2, I had also 10-9 Cruikshank. There was a weird submission attempt from Felder, which he was trying to get a leg triangle from the top. So he was basically like sitting on him, kind of, with his legs choking him. It was very strange. It was pretty cool. And then Felder submitted him in the third. Cruikshank lost 3 in a row now, all by subs. You know, I think they have to keep him around. He's a competitive guy. 2 judges had Felder versus Cruikshank tied, or what the hell does that say? No, they had it tied going into the third. So I guess Felder won one of those first 2 rounds, but I thought Cruikshank won them pretty convincingly. There was a great Felder in the post-fight interview was really excellent. He was answering all Roga's questions. He was giving him insight into what he was thinking. Very good fight. Very, very good interview. You never see that. The Maximo Blanco Luke Sanders fight. This was Sanders' debut. It was excellent. He tagged him multiple times, tagged Blanco multiple times. but then he got caught in a submission. He ended up escaping, tags him again, and then he chokes him out. It was really, really impressive. He seemed kind of stupid in the post-fight interview, but he called himself poor, and then he's hoping to get that bonus. I forgot to write who got the bonus he was down. Sorry. So light heavyweight, Ed Herman versus Tim Boetsch. Ed Herman rocked Boetsch with a knee from the clinch that knocked him out. That was devastating. It was really, really awesome. Feel bad for Boetsch. He lost 6 of his last 8 now. I think he's gonna get cut. Tim Boetsch is a good guy to have around. I wouldn't be surprised if the UFC didn't cut him, but the UFC cut Chico Camus, which I thought is an insane thing to do. Why would you do that? That guy almost beat Henry Cejudo. Like, come on. Patrick Cote and Ben Saunders at 170. I had the first round 10-9 Cote, and then the second round, the flurry by Cote got the TKO. Saunders is like a BJJ savant, I guess. And Saunders was saying in the post-fight interview that, you know, if you keep a half guard, you can pretty much defend any BJJ expert, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, he ended up getting the TKO. Pearson versus Trinaldo. Here's my notes for this fight. Round 1, 10-9 Trinaldo. Thought Pearson was winning until the final 30 seconds of the round. Round 2, 10-9 Trinaldo. Pretty dominating round. Okay, now I gotta focus.
Bantamweight title is on the line. Remember, title fight, 5-minute rounds. Black trunks for Cruz. Blue trunks.
I actually don't remember much of that Pearson Trinaldo fight. Wow, that was pretty much mirror image.
He's able to block the punch.
But how about frickin' Dominick Cruz? That was so impressive.
Joe, that's a heavy inside leg kick. He just missed with that one. Good kick.
Ooh. Oh shit. We'll see if my tradition holds true where I fucking lose my first fight and then I win all my other ones.
He changes his stance.
All in all, I'd say it was a pretty fun card. I mean,
Looking to counter, but he missed. Oh, he landed it.
that Pettis Alvarez fight was such a stinker. I'll talk about that.
Beautiful right hook.
And I get a second to finish talking about the Trinaldo Ross Pearson fight.
Nice body kick.
Oh shit, we're just blocking each other.
Solid leg kick by Cruz. Big hook. Wow. Wow, indeed.
Gotcha.
That's a clean left hand. Cruz goes into half guard.
Nice, good pressure. Keep going with that.
And he's back up to his feet. Nicely done. Beautiful left hook. Nice leg kick. Very nicely done. Under 2 minutes.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna wait to talk about it until I get the time.
Combination by Cruz. He lands a big head kick. Powerful leg kick.
Let's go. Keep pushing forward.
Wow, perfect technique. Huge head kick. Big connection.
Let's go.
Oh, nice flying knee attempt there. Good roundhouse. Joe, it looks like his leg is...
I don't know if you guys remember, but I was
limping here.
talking about how
There's another one. These are powerful knees.
that's awesome. I was talking about how I wasn't gonna watch Risen until fucking I watched all of Fedor's fights, and I ended up accomplishing that.
Nice job with
Damn, I busted him up in the face with that clinch.
change back and forth here. That's a hard uppercut to the head. The horn
So, back to the Ross Pearson Trinaldo fight. The second round was pretty dominating for Trinaldo. Pearson got a takedown, but a super massive, what does that say?
All right,
Let's check out some
I don't even know what that says. Sorry, guys. Ronaldo, round 3, 10-9 Pearson. Sorry, 10-9 Pearson, round 3. Close fight, but I think Ronaldo was won. It would be a borderline robbery if Pearson got it. Ronaldo won by unanimous decision and even got a few 30-27s, which I was kind of surprised by because I thought that round 3 was pretty clearly Pearson's, but I'm not going to touch you, dude.
Dominick Cruz is striking, especially.
You know, Ronaldo's like, I think it's 37, so it's kind of a bummer that he's Pearson lost to him. Pearson beat Felder in a somewhat controversial fight, but you hate to see, I don't know, maybe people who follow the sport closer than I do, I think I follow it relatively closely. Maybe people who follow it closer than I do sort of knew about Ronaldo and how good he was, but I certainly didn't.
Cruz with some solid inside leg kicks. Oh, big body kick.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about before I get into the 3 main fights is how do MMA judges score defense? I think this is a question that needs to be asked and answered, especially in regards to the main event and the co-main event, because frickin' Eddie Alvarez was trying to take down Pettis, for the entirety of the first round, right? Pretty much just had him pinned up against the cage. Pettis wasn't good enough to escape. Oh shit. Pettis wasn't good enough to escape, but he was also good enough at defense not to be taken down, right? So, how do you score his defense against not being taken down, right? And you also have to take into consideration the fact that
TJ Dillashaw.
Eddie Alvarez didn't do any damage with those takedowns. He didn't. All he did was take him down, right? I think if you want to score with takedowns, you have to take him down and do something with it. No? Doesn't that make sense?
Hammer fist by Dillashaw.
Oh, look at this. And he's out.
Cruz with the good punch.
Jesus, he's really getting cut.
Into half guard again.
Oh,
Shit.
that's a huge shot to the head. Cruz getting work from the top. He's stacking him here, looking for an opening.
Come on, get off. Get off.
He's got half guard, and that's the end of round number 2.
I'll talk about the defense again later. See how I'm trying to do this? It would be so much easier if I could just fight and then do my commentary as voiceover, but I'm too lazy to figure all that shit out. So, okay, the Mitrione fight. Round 1, 10-9 Mitrione. Weird round, not a lot happened. That's sort of what happens with heavyweight fights. They sort of feel each other out. I wouldn't be surprised, or I wouldn't have been surprised if the judges gave it to Brown. Round 2, another eye poke. It's like, it was. I don't think it was intentional. Mitrione was really just leaping in. I'm shocked that he didn't get caught one of those times he leapt in. I mean, he got his eye fucking almost gouged out of his skull. It was so disgusting after the end of the fight. I was looking at him on Twitter. Those pictures of him with sunglasses on, just nasty.
Head kick. Nicely done.
Come on. Bring it on.
Joey can't connect with that leg kick.
Push kick. Wow, what a back and forth exchange.
He's able to connect with the knee to the body.
What an exchange.
Nice hook. Man, that's a huge kick to the body.
I'm getting tagged up in the body. I want to try and get him in that clinch again.
He avoids the clinch.
Joe, that was a brutal knee to the body.
The Mitrione Brown eye thing,
He can't find the range with that kick.
Who the hell were the judges in that fight? Or in a lot of those fights. Herb Dean was the only recognizable one. Wait, no, I think there was one more other recognizable guy, but that's not enough. If you're gonna have fucking fights at the Boston Garden, you're gonna need to get a goddamn solid judge.
Wow, nice front kick.
Fuck.
They clinch up here.
Full sprawl. Exchanging knees here in the clinch.
Joe, what a nice job getting this fight against the fence. He finds a home for the knee.
He transitions to the tie clinch. Trips the leg, and he's got him down. It appears that cut is getting worse. Side control.
Nicely done.
Landing some good punches.
Shit.
Position. He lands a Superman.
I listened to Mitrione on the MMA Hour, and he was making some fucking solid points about how he was never going to refuse to fight, because he hopes to be able to, oh god, he hopes to be able to get the other half of his paycheck with that win bonus, right?
Nice punch by Cruz.
He's putting himself into a position to isolate an arm, and he escaped from the Kimura. Big shot.
Half guard.
He's never going to refuse to continue fighting because he wants to get the win bonus. He wants to get the other half of his money. And it's the referee's decision to not let him fight if he sees that the damage he's taking is too much. And that totally makes sense. And the fact that he got hurt, okay? He got his eye poked. The referee didn't stop it when he got his eye poked. And then he was wincing and walking around, and then he stops the fight to have the doctor look at the eye. I don't get that. Okay, second round I had 10-9 for Brown. Round 3, what a takedown by Brown. That was that huge slam where he dislocated his Mitrione's shoulder. That was crazy. And then TKO ground and pound in the third. And then that Mitrione eye after the fight was just disgusting. You could barely look at it. It was really bad.
And here we see some striking.
Yeah, so I think Brown should have been docked a point for the second one, but he got the KO in the end, so who knows. I mean, the eye poke. You know, it lowered Mitrione's defense. And you gotta feel bad for Mitrione, who was on the last fight of his contract. You know, he's old, he lost 2 in a row. What the hell was he doing? Or maybe it was 3 in a row even, I don't know.
Championship rounds.
The championship rounds is when it all comes down to discipline, continuing the pace that you put forth for the first 3 rounds.
Oh, I walked right into that shit. Ow.
Is much, much more than just a 3-round fight. Checked. Clean knee to the body.
I gotta start blocking my body.
That bruise on his outer thigh is getting much worse.
That kick to the body is blocked.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. Don't allow him to hold you down. Don't allow him to hold you down.
Cruz with the hook.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, combination. He connects with the left. Strong kicks by Cruz. Joe, that's a good move catching the kick.
He caught it.
Oh, they're just throwing.
Oh, they're exchanging.
Shit.
Look at this takedown.
He's looking for the armbar.
And he got
God damn it.
TJ Dillashaw has been very difficult to submit.
I wish I knew how to stack fuckers.
His submission defense is absolutely technical.
He tags him with the right. Good use of the
Ooh,
feet.
shit, he ducked right under that.
There's the leg kick.
Very nice kicks.
Great job blocking that.
God damn it, dude. He's gonna win this round for sure. Holy shit.
Fight to the ground. Back up. Good right hook. Both guys exchange shots here. He's switched to southpaw.
The Alvarez Pettis fight. What? I already mentioned how fucking big of a bummer that fight was. I was just imagining a great fight, fun fight. Alvarez is tough as nails. Pettis is flashy as fuck. It would have been boxing versus Muay Thai. Instead, it was just like fucking. No.
Dillashaw gets hit by that right kick. He avoids damage, blocking that huge head kick.
Let's try and get a takedown. Got it.
The leg completes the takedown. And that's the end of round number 4.
So, round 1, I had 10-9 Pettis. That's because, as I mentioned, I thought his defense was good enough to outweigh his Alvarez's offense. People really freaked out at the guy who was doing the MMA fighting Twitter feed. He also had it round 1 for Pettis, and they're all like, you don't know how to judge. Great God, you're not judging. Honestly, you know, the takedowns are worthless unless you can do something with them. I mean, I know you're exerting dominance over the other guy by taking him down, but I think if you're able to stand up right away, that's almost just as good as a takedown. Round 2, hard to score. Pettis still defending takedowns very well. Striking was about even. I gave it to Pettis. Round 2, round 3 was obviously Eddie's round.
TJ Dillashaw has had his way with his opponent.
Yeah, he had his way in that round. Clearly a dominant round.
Good kick to the leg of his opponent.
God damn it, I thought I was backing away from that.
Tagged him.
Oh shit.
Nice takedown.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there we go.
He connects with the head from the top.
Holy shit.
Good control here.
Cool. Come on. You gotta do something, Dominic. You gotta do something. Let's go. Whoo! Round 3 was pretty obviously Alvarez's round. I'm not mad that Alvarez got the decision, but I'm just not happy with the way he did it. He did not deserve a title shot. He was calling for a title shot after that fight. He beat Gilbert Melendez, who was roided up in Mexico. You know, that whole Mexico card is just kind of questionable as to if you can take anything seriously from it, since everyone was so fucking out of their goddamn mind with that altitude. Everyone was so God damn it. Gotta get out of there.
Back up again. He was able to block that big punch to the head.
Nice head kick up there. Huge
Oh.
kick to the head lands.
This is kind of playing out like the real fight.
It's a good head kick.
That's
Wow,
a big
vicious
uppercut he just landed.
And now he's answered. 1 minute remains in the fight.
Struggling for position in the clinch.
Great job with the roundhouse. Stuffed.
Keep that pressure. Give me a 2-3-2 now.
30 seconds now.
Look at this. The cut on his cheek is getting nasty.
Cruz with the nice punch. 15 seconds remains in the round.
These guys are trading strikes here. Oh, and he eats a shot.
This one goes the distance.
That's all you
What
can
an
say.
outstanding
Alright, what a fight. So, Alvarez winning but it's damn boring. What a letdown. I was expecting fireworks instead of snoozer. Anyone split decision, really boring. Like I said, can't give him a title fight from that fight. I'd say give him to Khabib. Khabib when he comes back from injury. Khabib's going to destroy him. And I swear to God, I told my boss right after this on Monday that Pettis should fight Diaz, and now that's what everyone's saying. I'm not saying I came up with it first, but I came up with it before it was a big idea. That fight's going to be awesome. Tony Ferguson's going to fight Michael Johnson, I guess, to get that loss back. But whatever. So let's talk about the main event here. Round 1, 10-9 for TJ. Very close, though. I ended up scoring this fight for TJ. Spoiler alert. I can understand round 1. Round 1 definitely being contentious round, and Dominick easily could have won that. Let's see who gets the win here.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and
yeah.
UFC Bantamweight Champion.
Look at that shit. Just like real life.
Dominick.
So, round 1, TJ very close though. Round 2, 10-9 Cruz. Again, very close. Very close second round. TJ is getting frustrated, you could tell. Round 3, 10-9 Cruz. TJ looks like shit on the ground. TJ's just really good at scrambling out of the takedown. Like, fucking scrambling like a motherfucker and just getting up. I don't know what he looks like on the ground because no one's ever really had him on the ground. Dominick couldn't hold him on the ground, so I guess by that measure, he's pretty good on the ground, but he just looked like garbage when he's flopping around. Round 4, 10-9 TJ. Such a close fight. Neither is going to, what am I trying to say here? Neither is going to go out to claim it, but man, I'm going to feel bad for Cruz if he loses. I think I meant that neither guy's going to get knocked out, so it's going to come down to a decision. Round 5, 10-9 TJ. So close, but TJ definitely won the 5th. Cruz won the 3rd. I thought that TJ won 1-3, or what the hell? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Jesus, not an all-time fight, but a really, really good one. Yeah, you should have seen me when Dominick got the belt put on him. I was jumping all around. It was fucking like midnight where I am in the middle of the country, and I was tired as hell. I had to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I was so pumped. I had it for Dillashaw, but I'm not mad about it. It was very close. Rematch, but the Faber fight, either way, is straight cash. Yeah, so that Uriah fight, no matter what they want to do, is straight money for either one of those guys. They could headline a pay-per-view pretty much, or be an awesome co-main event for a pay-per-view. So you can put him straight into the title fight against Dominick, Uriah. That way it's a grudge match, 1-1. Whoever wins the 3rd gets the series victory. TJ is the #1 contender fight you could do against Uriah. They have bad blood, that'd be awesome. That way TJ wouldn't feel gypped about not getting the immediate rematch, and Uriah Faber could earn his way into that instead of just getting handed it. Great storyline for both. Let's quit out and do something. Let's see what other notes I have. Yeah, I talked about scoring defense already. I thought that Dominick could have easily won the fight just on scoring defense alone, not offense. TJ landed a lot of significant strikes, but he threw a ton of them. Some other news and notes. I'm not going to do another fight. I'm almost done anyways, I suppose. Some other news and notes. Vitor Belfort in Brazil. Really fun fight, especially in Brazil. Who are the Brazilian fans gonna cheer for? That'll be an interesting subplot. Probably Vitor. I heard he's like insanely popular there. Could this be a #1 contender fight after Romero got popped, or does this mean Weidman's gonna get the immediate rematch? That's an interesting subplot. I have serious doubts that Damian Maia is gonna get the shot, even if he does deserve it. You know, Damian Maia versus Luke Rockhold. Maia would probably get smashed, but Maia's awesome. But do I really want to see him as the goddamn champion? I don't think many people would pay to see Damian Maia defend his belt. Unless it's against Anderson Silva again, which... Man. Fucking Damian Maia got owned by Anderson Silva when he fought him. BJ Penn's coming back. He's going to train at Jackson Winklejohn's in Albuquerque. He's calling out Nick Lentz, and he's hoping to climb the ladder to the 145-pound belt. I don't know after that fight with Frankie if it's such a good idea. He's 37 years old. You know, you can hope for him. He's one of my next fighters to watch. I'm going to watch his entire UFC career as well as some of his K1 stuff. To determine, like, I'm not going to actually rank the greatest fighters of all time. I'm just watching their careers unfold. You know, maybe once I watch BJ Penn's entire career, I'll see something that makes me super excited about it. But after that Frankie fight, I don't know, I feel kind of bad for him. Claudia Gadelha and Joanna Jędrzejczyk for the strawweight title. They're going to be the new tough coaches and will be training light heavyweights and strawweights. Good title fight. I remember the first one, the Claudia Gadelha Joanna #1. Joe Rogan seems to really think Claudia won that fight. I thought Joanna won. Super close though, no doubting that. It'll be really fun. And I'm excited about these new light heavyweights coming in. You know, I'm not really a big tough fan. I watched most of last season. I never actually finished it, the McGregor-Faber season, but light heavyweights, we definitely need new light heavyweight blood in the UFC, especially after losing... I mean, Phil Davis was never an exciting fighter, but it sort of sucks that he had to leave, and the light heavyweights are pretty thin now. I think there's only like 35 on the roster even. I remember hearing that. These two guys are retired, Forrest Griffin and Rich Franklin. Phil Davis is gone. Bisping's not a light heavyweight. Vitor's not a light heavyweight anymore. Bader, Glover, Chael's not there anymore. Bondelay's not there anymore. Anderson's not there. Shogun, I think he's still light heavyweight. Little Nog's not there. Or is that Big Nog? No, it's Little Nog. Musasi's not at light heavyweight. Lyoto's not at light heavyweight. Chuck's not light heavyweight. So even just this roster here, you can tell Rampage is all tied up in litigation. Yeah, okay. Two more things I want to talk about. Cyborg crushed her Russian opponent. Her Russian opponent was insane. She was just acting super crazy, dancing out to the ring and like sticking her fingers through her gauged ears. That was really gross. You know, how many opponents can Cyborg crush in Invicta before she gets a real opponent? You know. Oh, look at that! I guess Wing finished downloading. Cyborg says that she rules out 135, but maybe a catchweight at 140. I don't know. I don't understand what 5 pounds. I never cut weight, so I shouldn't be talking. But yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not gonna talk about that. Little boxing side note here. I watched that Wilder Polish guy fight. It was a good fight. It was actually pretty competitive, and then he absolutely destroyed the guy in the 7th or 8th round. I forget which round it was. Looked like the guy might have been dead. Like, he just got crushed. And then the bit at the end with Tyson Fury was just awesome. It was pure gold. They were going out of their minds. And then Deontay Wilder, I forget what his actual first name is like, Bomb Squad! It was so good. There's Danny Garcia versus Guerrero on Fox this Saturday. I'm going to actually watch that. That'll be interesting. And then the next card I'm going to highlight, there's a World Series of Fighting this Saturday too I'm going to watch. The next fight is headlined by goddamn Anthony Rumble Johnson and what's his face? Ryan Bader. Must have passed him. There he is. Yeah, no, I'll talk about it. I'm gonna make another video, probably Monday, highlighting this card. So you'll hear my prediction then, and you'll see the co-main event is fucking Big Ben Rothwell versus fucking Josh Barnett, the fight I've been waiting for forever. I can't wait to see Josh Barnett and Ben Rothwell fight again. Turns out you're not gonna be able to see Ben Rothwell fight because he's not on the roster, and neither is Josh Barnett apparently. So I'm gonna have to look for something else to do my co-main event video. Maybe I'll do Brock versus my goddamn creative fighter, which would be hilarious since my creative fighter is like ranked 59. That'd be pretty funny. So, not exactly a very well put together MMA diary, but I gotta say that I felt so goddamn good for Dominick Cruz. I'm so excited for him. I hope to God that his injury is nothing significant. I think it's just plantar fasciitis, and I think that's pretty much the extent of it. He's just got a really sore foot. I don't think he's gonna need surgery or anything. I just hope he stays healthy. I hope he defends the belt a few more times, and I hope he retires. I do not want to see him get another injury. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one, which will be next week sometime. Thanks.